AEW has just sent a legal letter to CM Punk telling him to either comply or the company will file a lawsuit against the former straight edge savior. We've got quite a bit to talk about. I'm Omer for Real Take Wrestling. This is your news. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. All right. So CM Punk, the man of the hour, the man of the year, really. We've been basically talking about him nonstop ever since he joined AEW, and really nonstop ever since the brawl out following All Out 2022. And Raj Giri of Wrestling Inc. reported last night that AEW, this is a quote from a Twitter Spaces that Raj Giri was a part of, says, and I quote, AEW sent a legal notice to CM Punk yesterday that he either has to comply or they're going to file a lawsuit against him. And again, this is Raj Giri. This is not someone who is like a just another Joe or like one of those like Reddit people who reports news. This is a more serious wrestling journalist than Raj Giri, who has gotten a lot of things right, namely the fact that Mercedes Moné, formerly known as Sasha Banks, was or did leave WWE. So this is a credible source saying that there's a legal letter that exists that was sent to CM Punk that told him to either comply or that they're going to file a lawsuit against him. We don't know the content of that letter. We don't know why this is happening. All we do know is that it did happen, and it happened very close to the announcement, or what will be the announcement of the location of the first ever AEW Collision show that everybody really thought was going to be in Chicago at the United Center. The building was booked reportedly, and everyone thought that it was going to be the big return of CM Punk. However, in recent times, we've seen things like, CM Punk going off on Instagram, going off on that. He had that Instagram story essay where he called out Jericho, where he called out Mox and the like. And then more recently, he had that Instagram story where he called out fans who he thought was a bit tribalist. And honestly, in that one, I don't think he was that far off. But a lot has been made about what he's been saying and doing online. And one of the key things of all of this, ironically enough, might, because I am not as knowledgeable about this situation as Raj Giri or Sean Ross Sapp or Meltzer or any of these other guys are, right? I can only speculate based off of the information that they report. But one thing that really seems to be coming back in all of this is the Ace Steel part of the equation. And Ace Steel, of course, is the guy who allegedly bit Kenny Omega during that fight, and was in many reports he's indicated as like one of the key aggressors in the situation. Again, two sides to every story. I'm not going to get into any of that, but it's been reported that CM Punk wanted him brought back into the fold in some way. CM Punk is noted to be a very loyal guy. He's noted to be someone who likes to stick by who he views are his guys. And in that respect, he's very loyal and he's a good friend. But it seems like there's been a bit of a disagreement about Ace Steel and his role with the company moving forward, and that being that I don't think that many in AEW really want Ace Steel to be a part of the company, including management, and CM Punk has been pushing for that, and that seems to be one of the key things holding all of this back. And of course, by Wednesday night, this could all be, done and over with and then proven as a work because they announced Chicago. In my opinion, right? The fact that AEW did not announce where the first ever AEW Collision show is going to be means that they don't know whether or not they have CM Punk at this moment. Which, if you're running a business, right, I don't think that's a good indication one way or another. But here's the thing. If they do end up announcing it as United Center, Chicago, and within the short span of time, I think it would be promotional malpractice if CM Punk doesn't actually show up. Because at that point you're basically you're not even alluding to it. You're confirming people's suspicion, and if that is what happens, then CM Punk is likely going to be at the first Collision on June 17th. If not, then look for them to maybe announce, hey, we're going to Daly's place, because that was in the news that Daly's place was kind of a backup option in case this Punk deal fell through. Regardless, the fact that CM Punk has still not agreed, or allegedly has not agreed, is a bad sign. The fact that we're hearing word of a legal notice is a bad sign. The fact that all of this news around CM Punk seems to be shifting more negative over the past number of weeks and days, none of it is a good sign, and it really brings back the overall feeling I think the fans had leaving All Out 2022 and leaving that press conference and the brawl out and everything that happened there. Deflation and exhaustion, I think. And I know, like, look, part of us definitely like enjoys in a very weird way, right? We enjoy the entertainment of this ride that has been this drama of the brawl out and all that. But one thing's for sure, and it's this whole thing has not been good for AEW. It's not been good for this company that, let's be honest, whether or not you like it, has made, if you like WWE, it's made WWE better. And if you like GCW, it's made GCW better, because I think the better your pro wrestling programs are, even your worst, like the better your worst pro wrestling company is, the better they're all going to be, right? And for me, like, it's tough because I don't want to see like this type of drama happen. I don't want to see this type of nonsense. It's utter nonsense that things were able to get this far if this report is true. Like, it's a damn shame, because CM Punk, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Hangman Page, all these guys, Tony Khan included, all these guys have a chance to do something special, had a chance to do something great, had a chance to usher in a new era, not only in AEW and professional wrestling history, and egos and nonsense, childish ambition, all these things got in the way of all of that. This weird feeling, I don't even know, like it's what like I think Billy Graham and all these other guys would call, like working yourselves into a shoot. That's literally what happened with this situation. They all worked themselves into a shoot, and it's a damn shame. On the other hand, again, me taking the other side of the story now, this all could be a work. Like, I know that's a complete 360, brother. But you never know with pro wrestling. You never know with AEW. You never know with CM Punk. Guess we'll find out this Wednesday night, 8 p.m. live on TBS. You guys want more news updates, long-form videos, lists, and shorts, all that kind of stuff, y'all know what to do. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. I want to hear from y'all, though. Let me know what you guys think about this CM Punk situation. Is it serious? Is it real? Is it a work? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, be happy, be healthy, and as always, keep it real.